Good morning. This is First Cup with Jeremy. It's Thursday, July 19th, 2018, and this is my first cup of coffee. Honestly, I practice that intro every time, and every time I botch it. This might even be the first time I did it in the right order I wanted. So you may notice that I'm wearing my robe, and that's because I decided it was a good idea to leave the windows open last night. It'll cool the house off because it's supposed to be like 50 something degrees. Well, if you watched yesterday, you might have picked up that I live out in the woods. They don't exactly do like weather stations right out here. I'm in a bit of a valley, so weather's a little different even from downtown Montpelier. I live in Montpelier, Vermont. That's not hard to figure out. And I woke up and I said, it's a little cool in here. And the house had gotten down to 63 degrees because it's 40 outside. Or rather, I should say, it was 40 when I woke up at 5:30. 40 degrees. It's July. This is why in New England, you really have to have a big closet because you need all of your clothes in the closet all of the time. Oh, man. I think it was May of this year, early May, that we went from like snow and like high 20s to high 80s in 24 hours. It happens. It's crazy. The weather we get in New England is unlike anywhere else I've ever seen or heard of. Across a year, we literally have at least 130, sometimes 140 degree temperature swing. Just Monday, it was 95 degrees. And if it doesn't get below 20 below this winter, I'll be surprised. We usually have at least a couple days. I've seen 35, 38 below zero. For those of you living down south, you're probably cringing and biting your coffee cup. Trying to comprehend what 30 below feels like. We don't know. We put on clothes and we stay inside where it's warm. Because, that's rough. I had fun watching the deer yesterday. I don't know if you watched the whole episode yesterday, but we're going to do an extra like 2 or 3 minutes of just the deer running around crazy. So, you might have heard that car go by. I still have some of the windows open. I closed most of them, but it's kind of nice. My house holds the heat well. So I should say it stays at a stable temperature pretty well. So I don't have to worry too much. Yeah. So, new warehouse isn't online yet. It's been over a week. The irony is we've received more inquiries for wholesale accounts in this time than any other single time. Hi, thank you for your interest. We've approved your account. Here's everything you need to know. And oh, by the way, you can't order anything yet. Really stings to have to say that, but I'm not gonna lie to people. Why is this so far away? There we go. This is a show where all you see is my face and my neck. And the map's on the wall behind me. This one right there, that is a Galapagos map. And this one is a map of the US. Yes, that is the US. Oh, I noticed something yesterday that I don't know how I'm gonna do it. How do I do this? That quality. Oh, I guess I can't do that right now. I'll check it later. The quality on the recording was lower than I wanted it to be. I'm gonna see if I can fix that when I'm done. So, 5 minutes in, haven't said a darn thing. Somebody is watching now. You know, to be perfectly honest, I could sit here and just stare at the screen and drink my coffee. I wouldn't, because that would be really dumb and boring. But that's kind of how I feel this morning. Good morning, Laura. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this weekend. This is going to be tough. So, I just remembered. Do you ever have stuff on the calendar that's, I don't want to say a big deal, but is a bigger deal than your memory seems to indicate? Like on Monday, I look at my calendar and go, oh, yeah, I have a martial arts camp this weekend. Whoops. I leave the house tomorrow late morning. Do some work on the way. And then spend a couple days in a tent and train during the day. Ask me how much I've done to prepare. Zero. Literally nothing. No prep. So I think what I might do, because we don't start super early. No, but I leave the car there. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do this show this weekend. Oh, I'll just keep it short and do it over my data connection instead of Wi-Fi. It's worth doing the show, right? I have Google Fi, which means I pay $10 a gigabyte. It's great. I'm incapable of much emotion yet. Yeah, so I love martial arts camps, events, things. I love getting together with training. I love getting together to train with people, and this camp is out of the Kempo Jiu-Jitsu Eskrima school I train in, where I am a purple belt. It's so much fun to be low rank. Because they're like, here's the thing that we taught you. I'm like, oh, I don't remember that. And they're like, you're a purple belt. You don't have to. Cool. As opposed to when I go to Taekwondo, they're like, hey, can you go to teach that thing to those purple belts? And I go, I don't remember that. There's an upside to training in multiple schools and a tremendous downside. And the downside is trying to remember all the stuff you're supposed to remember. I haven't talked about this yet and not ready to fully talk about it, but bottom line, I reconnected with my original karate instructors and hanging out with them, and I don't remember a lot of this stuff. Yeah. So where's the lesson in there? The lesson in there is to be honest with what you can handle. That's kind of what I talked about this weekend. I mean, to be honest, like I wouldn't not go to this event this weekend, but I routinely overcommit. I routinely put too much on my plate. And at times that means nothing I do is successful. Nothing that I do is at the level that it needs to be. It's all adequate. Some of it's great. None of it's the exceptional standard that I set for myself. So I think to be honest with yourself about what you can handle, to be willing to say no, to be willing to commit to whatever it is that really matters and let the rest fall away. Be willing to do that. I need another cup of coffee. So here we go. That's it. Go be great. Thanks for watching. And I will see you tomorrow for sure. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace.